Hi, welcome back jet setters and trendsetters. Welcome back to another video. I went back to this place only last week. It was so peaceful. A strange feeling in the air, with the horrible story that goes with this area. Let's hope nothing like this ever happens again. Please watch, and send me your thoughts in the comments. Please like and subscribe to Dirty Socks Greg Buck.
Hey jet setters, we arrived at Kawongatong, where the Gunditj tribe used to be. Kawongatong meaning quiet place, and I can see that. Okay, we've got some reading to do here. It does look like very nice reading. But anyway, I shall read this and I'll get back to you. This is what I'm looking at anyway. I'll do the reading for you. It's just down there. So, and just on the other side of that wall or dam is the water. Okay, I'll go back and do some reading, and then I'll get you guys, bring you guys up to full bottle. Kawongatong Reserve. It's just out of Coleraine, out of Caston. What a beautiful spot. What a beautiful spot. And sorry about the wind. I a little bit disheartened about this place because as I move around, I'm gobsmacked of what happened in this area. It's the killing fields of the Gunditj Marara people. They I'm just going to have a bit of a read and a bit of a think. This is such a beautiful place, and such a massacre, a murder of great. Anyway, look, I'm just going to have a little bit of time for myself. It's bloody disgusting what happened here a long time ago. Anyway, I'll get back to you.
This was the land of an Aboriginal clan, the Gunditj tribe. In April 1840, old men and women and children of the Kawongatong Gunditj tribe were killed, murdered, over 40 missing sheep. Up to 60 Aboriginals were slaughtered by settlers. This was the second massacre on the Kawongatong Gunditj people in as many months. In total, 100 men and women and children on this site. This site is called the Killing Hills. This was covered up, and no one knew about it for many years.
Yeah, hey jet setters. I don't know where to begin this, but let's go back to the beginning. I'm a bit set back by what I've just learnt. I'm going to sit down. Let's go back to the beginning, I suppose. Back in 1840, I've got to remember some of these things I've just read and learnt. But back in 1840, 1870, somewhere about there, a massacre of astounding proportions happened here. In a nutshell, some sheep were stolen. I think around about 40 to 50 head of sheep. Some what do you call trackers, or whatever you like to call them, from the local station over here. They went out looking for the sheep, and they couldn't find any. Looking for wild dogs and dingoes or whatever else is in the area to kill these sheep off. They couldn't find any resemblance of the sheep. This is the way of the white man's story anyway. So they went looking, couldn't find them, on horseback obviously, and thought they'll come back past Wongatong Lake. And they would have known back then it was from the Gunditj tribe who lived in around this area. So they come back past, and when they come past they found, so they say, sheep remains, or they were eating sheep. So they killed the Gunditj tribe, men, women and children. Not the whole lot of them, the rest might have been out hunting I suppose. But just got out and killed them, murdered them. For what it's worth, I'll go into about that in a minute, but for what that's worth, those couple of workers were sent on their merry way from work. They didn't want them anymore. So the story's been told. But they got away with murder of about 40. We're not too sure of how many people. I'm just, how can you come in? How could you come along and accuse somebody of stealing sheep? And where's the justification? Even back then days, my mind boggles for how people thought back then. Maybe it's still the same today. Of to kill, murder, massacre, because that's what it was. An absolute bloody massacre. Of the numbers unsure, like I said. 40. They say up to about 40 people of the Gunditj tribe, Gunditj Marara tribe, which also go down towards Tower Hill near Warrnambool, which is south from here. And this was just a couple of months after. A couple of months after another massacre and the name escapes me at the moment. What happened here? Of the 60 others, other people, other from the Gunditj tribe. But anyway, that's not the worst of it. That is not the worst of it. There's about 100. Fairly bad. Yes, there's about 100 people slaughtered. 100 Aboriginals of the Gunditj tribe, Gunditj Marara tribe, murdered. I'm not too sure where. I'm going to try and find out that in a second. But the disturbing part about all this, somewhere just over there, we'll find out that in a minute. All this was covered up. And the only reason why it's come, how people knew about it, 100 years later, you heard me right, 100 years later, there's a heavy rain and it washed away soil and dirt, and the local farmer of the area seen the bones and, let's say, raised the alarm, I suppose. But that's how. Then he did the right thing. He reburied him. We'll hopefully find that site out in a minute. He did a reburying, and but then it was kept quiet for 100 years until that heavy rains. And this has all happened here at Reservoir Wongatong of the Marara Gunditj Marara tribe. I didn't realise there's so many massacres, murders in this area. I did not know. Didn't know about this one. And there's one, like I said, of another 60 murdered massacre just south of here at some rock, which I won't say in case I get it all wrong. But I'll get the drone up. We'll have a bit of a look around and go for a bit more of a walk and see what we find. Got a beautiful spot. Absolutely beautiful spot. As you walk around the place, you get this feel of peacefulness, this strange feeling. Yeah, something I can't explain. It's just a place where you you feel at peace. There's only one other place I've felt that. That's just out of Cooper Pedy. But anyway, we're here now. Yeah, so walking up to the what do you call that? The causeway, I suppose, where when heavy rains come, it can run in here into the reservoir. I dare say there might be the odd Joe Bloke around. Yeah, the odd feeling of tranquil, if that's the right word. Tranquility, I don't know. Here's the weir wall itself. Or the dam wall. Well, jet setters, that's Coleraine Reserve with the Gundinji tribe, Marara tribe. There's a few questions I've got to ask along the way too. Gundinji Marara, or Gundinji, I'm not too sure which way it goes. So I think it's all in one word. But anyway, after the murders and the massacres, well, they did up around this lake in 1840, 1870, in around those years, the Gundinji tribe went down to Tower Hill, as I've been led to believe, and that's where they spent the time. I don't know, I'm going to find out a bit more, but I suppose I'll Google it. But so anyway, that's it from me. I'm going to sit here and eat the salt roll in this tranquil, peaceful area. It's beautiful. It's really absolutely beautiful. When the glass get going, it makes a bit of noise, but you know. Yeah, I'm going to make my salt roll. I'll give you a point out through there. Shift me that for you. Last bit of a look around. There is no camping, but there is places to camp it back in Coleraine, Casterton, Hamilton. Yeah. So even just up the road you got Wannon Falls, and that's got some free camping. So you can go up there and have a bit of a look. But anyway, that's all from me. I have to go pick up the missus. She's back at in Casterton. I've seen somebody, not Casterton, Coleraine. I've seen somebody, or you know, into the shops. Okay, jet setters, all the best. Please, if you have liked this video of the killing fields, the murder, the massacre, I don't know what to say, but that's what it was. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, still give me a thumbs up, but leave some comments below. Maybe some stuff I can learn by. I'm always out for more knowledge, but please, thumbs up, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.